The Andelot series on science controversies began with an event on mammograms and mammogram screening. We held it on International Women's Day, and we're able to bring together some terrific experts and advocates on screening with scientific information that had just become available about the value of mammogram screening in high-income countries versus low-income countries.
Polls where they're done across countries show that breast cancer is probably the top concern of women. They worry about this all the time.
No longer is the expertise need to be or should be parochial, and the audience need not be the audience that is just within the room or within the country where we are. The audience is global.
Well, let's turn to the world again, to low income and middle income. We have a recession. Money is tight. So to improve women's health around the world, where does mammography screening fit in?
We published a study this fall in the New England Journal of Medicine where we assessed the Norwegian breast cancer screenings program reduction in mortality from breast cancer. And it was rolled out in a staggered fashion. And we compared then the groups of women who were offered mammography screening with the groups who were not offered mammography screening. So the difference was only 10%, significantly less than what we anticipated. Well, if you look at the Western world again, it seems to be like in the 1960s, 70s, 80s, where they started with the mammography screening, the breast awareness might not have been as high as it is today. And treatment has definitely changed over that period of time. And it seemed to me that the evidence seems to be that mammography screening plays a less and less role in reducing mortality in these countries in the Western world.
Let me jump in, and also, if I can, I wanted to also comment on one point, which I think is absolutely crucial. Why screen if you don't have access to complete treatment? I have to say that I completely disagree with the idea that you should not screen or increase awareness if there isn't access to treatment. We're here on International Women's Day. If we are not telling women and other human beings what diseases they may have, we will never have the push, the demand that we need to insist on access to treatment.
We have to back up and say, okay, let's start over. Let's start in the developing countries to do the research, to do the randomized controlled trials. It's feasible, it's possible. But I think we have to stick to the science here.
Julie, please jump in here.
So I guess I'm just a little bit confused about what kind of randomized trials we're talking about. Screening mammography saves lives, and multiple studies have shown that. I think what we're getting at here is, at what point is a country or a population ready to take this step? We have to go through the enhanced levels. We need to educate the healthcare providers, and we need to do good clinical breast exam, and we need to be able to do the biopsies and diagnose breast cancer before we jump in with routine screening programs.